Hello, friends. Welcome back to Get Happy, Be Fit. Episode a while back about excuses and delving into why we make them so that we can learn to own our decisions and make choices that bring us closer to our goals. And today, I'm going to talk about a quick little exercise that can help with that process. I've been reading a book called Everything is Figure-Outable by Marie Forleo, and I am obsessed with it. She has some really great exercises in it, and I was super stoked to read ones that I've actually been applying in my life well before I read the book. One of those is writing out all of the reasons why I feel like I can't have what I want or don't have what it takes to have what I want, and then contradicting those things to prove to myself that all those limitations are wrong and I can absolutely have what I want because, as Marie says, everything is figure-outable. So this exercise is a new one for me. It's simple and I love it. Think about something you say you want to do, but for whatever reason, you think you can't. In this case, because this is a fitness podcast, we'll use the example of losing weight or reaching a fitness goal. But honestly, this could be used for writing a book, learning a new language, wanting to go back to school, anything like that. So for losing weight, some common I can'ts are I can't make it to the gym, I can't work out because I don't know what to do, I can't be disciplined enough, I can't eat the way I have to eat, I can't run, I can't figure out what works for me, and the most common of all, I can't because I don't have time. And this specific excuse is usually the crux of all of these other excuses and I can'ts that we say. The first thing we have to understand in this process is that we 100% of the time have a choice. Some things you may think you have no choice in, like having to go to work. You may think you don't want to or don't have a choice, but at the end of the day, you do want to go to work because you want to pay your bills. You don't have to pay your bills, but you want to pay your bills because you want a roof over your head, electricity, and all the conveniences of modern life. You always, 100% of the time, have a choice. And the same goes for fitness. So the challenge is when you find yourself saying, I can't, replace it with, I won't. Sometimes this will make you see that you actually can do the things you feel like you can't, and you'll shift into doing that thing or pursuing that thing you previously thought you couldn't do or have. While other times, it opens your eyes to what you really want, allowing you to own your choices and desires and be okay with that. The next step is to figure out why you won't. Perhaps you think it's going to take more time and effort than it's actually going to take. In reality, doing something small consistently is all you need to do to make progress. So instead of saying, I can't work out because I don't have time, it might be, I won't work out because it would require me to spend an hour in the gym after work and I don't have the energy. First of all, it doesn't take an hour in the gym. You could get up 30 minutes earlier, have your workout clothes laid out. In Todd's case, he will actually sleep in his workout clothes so that all he has to do is roll out of bed and put his shoes on. And you don't have to do anything crazy. Do a simple workout first thing in the morning. You could do body weight exercises, go for a 20-minute walk, do high intensity intervals for 10 minutes or so. Doing these things consistently will make a huge difference over time. And something is always better than nothing. And like Marie says, everything is figure-outable. I love how Marie Forleo addresses the no time issue. She says to write out everything you do hour by hour every day for a week to see how you're actually spending your time. The amount of time we spend mindlessly playing on our phones and vegging out in front of the TV is astonishing when you actually look at it. Doing this will help you see that it's not actually that you don't have time. You're just not making a conscious effort to utilize your time in a productive way that will get you what you want. One thing I've had to do is realize I don't have to have all my cleaning done before I go work out. It is not more important to me than meal prepping and working out because my fitness goals are important to me, and having a spotless house is less important to me than meeting those goals. So instead of saying, I can't clean because I have to work out, I say, I won't clean right now because I want to work out more than I want a clean apartment. And that is the absolute truth. And honestly, most of the time, I'm able to make time for both. Also, instead of saying I can't clean because I'm too tired, I own it and say, I won't clean right now because I'm too tired. And what I really want is to rest and recover so I have energy to crush my workout tomorrow. Owning these things is very powerful and can open your eyes to what you've perhaps unknowingly made a priority over the goals you say that you want to meet but just can't seem to get momentum on because you feel like you can't. Another thing that should be done with this is realizing maybe this isn't as important to you as you feel like it is. Other things are more important, and that's okay. There should never be shame attached to those choices and the things you really want. There have been plenty of times that I knowingly go way over my calories and I choose to think, man, I do not care, because what I want in this moment is to enjoy this food, and I'm 100% okay with it setting me back a little or extending the amount of time it will take me to get to my goal weight. But there are other times when I want a cookie but not more than I want to reach my goals. This is called balance, and it's very important in creating sustainability. Also, letting go of what you think you should want is very important. I talk about this all the time. A lot of us feel like we should want to lose weight or get to a certain fitness level, but maybe you don't really want it enough to do what it takes to get there, and you feel guilty because you feel like you should. Or maybe you feel like you should want a spotless house, but other things are just more important to you. Don't let anyone tell you what you should want, and never feel shame for wanting what you want. Saying I can't not only makes you feel like you're not responsible for your life choices, it takes your power away. And you 100% have power over your life. You have more control than you think or feel like you do. Owning that you have that control will actually free you up to validate your choices and make time for things you really want over things you feel like you should want. I highly recommend Everything is Figure Outable by Marie Forleo. It's available on Audible if you're not a reader. And if you want something that will make you realize how much you're capable of and encourage you to reach for the things you truly want without being held back by fear and the limitations that you've put on yourself, check out this book ASAP. All right, that's all for today.